Hi, I'm Steve from Max Cruise Marine. I'm the USA agent. Today we're going to take a look at the Max Cruise 48. This is hull number 1. The deck on the Max 48, everything is all at the same level. It's really nice when you're transitioning around the boat that you don't have to keep looking down, that you're not going to trip over a step, and you're not going to trip over a hatch that's raised up. Everything is flush. There's lots of storage here. We got a locker up there for sails. We got storage lockers here. There's also storage lockers underneath the cushions there. The boat is available with dagger boards or mini keels. So you got a lot of options in that respect. The decking on this one is all EVA, so it's super soft on bare feet, and it has excellent traction. Max Cruise 48 is set up with a code 0, an overlapping Genoa, and a staysail. You can put the staysail right there on a roller furler, and it's self-tacking on the staysail, overlapping on the Genoa, and the code's available in different sizes. This boat is set up with 3 kilowatts of solar, has the option of adding more solar over the dinghy davits, so you can get up to 5 kilowatts of solar. The Max Cruise 48 is available with a forward cockpit. You can also get the boat with a hard deck across the front. The advantage with the forward cockpit is you've got great ventilation with the door that opens, as well as 3 large hatches that open as well. The nice thing with the forward cockpit is that when you're at anchor, the boat normally points right into the wind, so you're in the breeze. It's also really nice for a night watch in calm weather. There are some concerns that some people have with a forward cockpit, so the main issue is drainage, but this one has a huge drain here, so you can drain in about 1 minute and 15 seconds from a completely full cockpit. Everything on this boat is run aft except for the code 0 and the asymmetric halyard. So you've got everything going back to an electric winch or a mechanical winch. Your traveler control is right there, and you can set this boat up either with a hard top or a soft canvas cover like this. If you do the hard top, you can get a full enclosure on this. This boat is equipped with the Jeffa steering system, so you can have the helm up or you can adjust it. If you want to get out of the weather, you unlock it. You can go to intermediate position, or you can go all the way down. Allows you to look through the front windows, under the hard top, out of the weather. Here's the cockpit. It's a beautiful setup with lots of space. We've got a sink over here. It can be set up as a fish cleaning station with a cutting board on top. You've got a nice large table that folds up to get it out of the way. Storage underneath that whole area as well. Back here you have another seat that sits forward with storage underneath. You have the capability of sliding this forward and lowering the dinghy down, and then you can sit looking out over the water. Back here you've got an electric grill. You can also do it set up with a propane system. More storage underneath here, and storage forward as well. On the Max Cruise 48, there are 3 distinct areas where you can hang out. You've got the aft cockpit, you've got the center salon, and then you have the forward cockpit. The beauty of all of them is sitting down, you still have 360-degree views. So you can walk forward. I've spent many a day a night watch right here. You can see everywhere. Very rare in a boat like this. Depending on the temperature, you can close things up. You can get the breeze flowing all the way through the boat. By opening the 3 forward hatches and the front door, you can even get the air to flow through to the back area of the boat. The forward cockpit is probably going to be where you're going to hang out in nice weather. If it's warm and breezy, there's no better spot than that. The setup on this boat is a U-shaped galley. And the advantage of that is in a seaway, you're not falling over. You've got a wall next to you. It makes it really easy. There's enough room for somebody to pass through. You can also, if you've got help preparing a meal, they can work from the outside here. So you got lots of counter space. The boat's set up with 2 fridges, 2 freezers, induction cooktop. There's no propane in the boat. So when you're cooking and it's hot, you can have all the windows open The breeze is blowing through. You're not worried about your propane stove blowing out, and then there's no heat buildup from the galley. The salon table, you can get it in the wood like this one is pictured. You can get it with the cutouts for drinks, or you can do a gel coat fiberglass table, more like the table outside. The table folds up. You can fold all sides in, and you can lower it down to make more of a coffee table type setup, or you can leave it folded out, lower it all the way down, and convert this to a berth. It's a nice berth for somebody. If you got somebody on a watch and they're not real comfortable with the boat, the captain can stay up here, and that way they're right away. They can have contact with each other. Centered in the salon, you have a wine cooler forward. It's a great area to store your cold drinks, so people aren't going into the galley and interrupting a cook. They can get their cold drinks here, or wine, beer, whatever. There's more storage on the side here for wine glasses, lots of shelf space there as well. If you were to get the boat without the forward cockpit, the navigation station would be larger. It would run all the way up to here, and then you wouldn't have this forward door here. You'd have an additional hatch. So it would allow a bigger navigation station, but you wouldn't have quite the ventilation that you'd have with the forward door. The nav station on the Max 48 is really nice setup. The beauty of it is you're sitting down, you can see behind you, you can see forward. You're not sitting down in a hole like a lot of these boats where you're kind of going like this all the time. Everything's at eye level. I see both bows, I can see the stern. You have all your instrumentation here. It tells you your wattage. You have an autopilot here as well, and great ventilation. You can turn the lights out here if you want darkness. It's just a perfect spot to have a night watch. Let's go check out the guest side of the Max Cruise 48. This is the guest cabin on the Max Cruise 48. It's a queen size berth. You've got storage up above in here. You've got storage back here as well. Amazing lighting. Looking out the back window, you can see everything. Again, on the side as well. Here's the head compartment on the guest side of the Max Cruise 48. On the guest side, there is a separate shower. Forward on the guest side is another berth, a double berth athwart in the boat, with a nice stairway to climb up into it. The forward area on the guest side of the Max 48 can be set up a number of different ways. This one's set up as a workstation for tools, storage of all your work items, lots of storage both sides. You can also set it up as another head, or you can set it up as a pantry, or you could set it up as an office. This boat is equipped with a Rainman water maker. It's over on the guest side. It does 37 gallons an hour, and everything is super accessible. Let's go check out the owner's side. The owner's side has a nice queen size berth aft, magnificent views of the water with big windows, lots of ventilation, lots of storage. You got storage up above there. You got some pretty big storage in here as well. You got a vanity in the center of the boat here. You can set it up as an office or a vanity. You can, if you want more storage, this can be made smaller. You can also add storage to this side as well. It's a nice big open area, super comfortable. As you go forward on the owner's side, you go into a large bathroom. 2 sinks, bathroom, and a washing machine set up behind here. As you go further forward, you could go into a large separate shower with storage forward of there. This is the 12-volt panel. This boat is a hybrid boat, so you can actually control the electric motors with a remote control, which is super handy for bringing the boat into a mooring ball or dropping the anchor. There's no screaming back and forth. You can walk right up next to the windlass and talk in a normal voice. This is the 48-volt panel. Below it is our whole battery bank. It's a 30 kilowatt system, so we got lots of battery power. We could run air conditioning down in both cabins, for 3 days without running the battery below 20%. Okay, this boat is equipped with Yanmar 40 horsepower diesels. They are linked to a hybrid marine electric hybrid system. So the boat can be operated with just diesel or just the electric. With the electric, you can run the boat at 5 knots for 4 hours before you're going to get your batteries down to about 20%. The top speed is about 6 3/4 under electric, about 9.5 knots under diesel. This system it's a dual system where you have this on both sides of the boat. It's a super efficient system. You can also regenerate by letting the propeller turn, which is clutched to the drive shaft, and that will generate power as well. Thanks for taking the tour of the Max Cruise 48. If you have any questions about the 44, the 48, or the 55, please contact me through the Max Cruise Marine website.